we are with the sick heifer again. So to recap what we did yesterday, we gave her thiamine, Bosie, and we didn't have any B complex. So, but we did give her. We gave her. Sorry, let me finish. Restart. We gave her thiamine, Bosie, which is selenium, vitamin E, and we gave her oxytetracycline, which is a antibiotic. I believe she is somewhere between probably 540 and 600 pounds. And we may have dosed her a little bit on the lower side. I wish I had given her about 5 more cc's. She looks worse this evening, but I'm not convinced that it is pneumonia. If you watched the live last night, I thought that maybe she had lung worms, and we gave her a good dose of ivermectin poron, which we're going to give her some fenbendazole again tonight. But if it is lungworms, the parasite die-off could make her shallow breathing worse. So that might be why she looks worse today. It's kind of one of those things where you have to treat for everything because you don't want to be behind the ball on it. But when you treat for everything, the way she responds is a mystery. Is she responding because of a parasite die-off and getting worse with her shallow breathing because of that? Is it a pneumonia that's resistant to oxytetracycline? So we just don't know 100%. So if she can hang in there another 20 hours or so, if she does not look better, I'm hesitant to try to load her up because in her state, she could go down from not being able to breathe very well. Like she does not want to lay down right now because she's having a hard time breathing. So I'm actually kind of hesitant to try to push her to. She did eat a few cubes, but she wants to eat them, but she's having a hard time. But like I said, if she has lungworms, then if they die off, that could cause her to be having these little bit tougher time breathing. You think you can get her without stressing her and putting her in the chute? Oh, here comes the idiots. Where do you want to put her in the chute?
I already gave her one.
You gave her one? I didn't even see it.
Quick, been doing this a while.
Hey, don't step on that. Don't step on that. You're going to hurt your foot. It smells like you missed her.
Long story.
You spilled vitamins all over yourself?
Yeah. I dropped the bottle in the parking lot and busted it. I forgot to change my shoes, so I appreciate if you just hold still real quick.
So she's already got her with one of them. Try not to put her in the chute if I don't have to. But she's gonna go through there, I guess. Now you done did something, girl. Now you done did something. You want to back up? Well, now you're kind of stuck, and that chute's really heavy. Wonder if I let's see. There you go. How can you go, girl? Guess I should have just put her in the chute. There you go. So the vitamins are purely supportive care and metabolic. Helps with, she's not eating a lot. She did have an appetite this morning when I put some hay in here, but it seems as though her appetite is falling off here later in the day. But that's most likely due to the fact that she's having a harder time breathing. And hopefully that's because the lungworms are dying. I think hopefully. I don't know what would be worse. Looks like all, did you give her that shot in the neck?
No, that was some of the, little bit of the stuff from yesterday.
You didn't miss with the antibiotics yesterday, did you?
A little bit.
Well, you could have told me that yesterday. That could be a big problem.
Go away.
She's not doing that great. You're the most expensive heifer I've ever bought.
That's why she's not doing great. We didn't know that.
That frothy mouth is both. I mean, if you look it up, it's going to tell you, you know, it's pneumonia, but if you look up the symptoms of lungworm die-off, it's the same thing. So I just don't know. The only other time we've had one that did this, it didn't end up very good. She wants to eat that hay, but with her shallow breathing, she just can't. And the lungworms, if it were lungworms, the problem is when you research it, it's like, you know, the only time you can find the larvae, or the eggs, I should say, in the manure is certain life cycles in it. So there was a lot of eggs in her manure. And if you've ever looked at parasite eggs, they can kind of all look the same. So the vet didn't find lungworm eggs, but then again, I could see how it could easily be misdiagnosed.
They can't tell you what type of strong house. They said if you want specific, that you're gonna send it in to you. She said strong house, but she did say no lungworms, so maybe I don't know.
What do you want? You gonna stay down here with her? Lysine is good for the respiratory system. I have been thinking about trying to find some non-GMO lysine, because they ferment that stuff, and you're gonna have to tilt her head back to Get her to take that.
Did you get it all or what? Oh, I guess I did. Okay.
Wow. Your breath's kind of stinky. But yeah, I've been thinking about trying to find a good source of lysine that's not genetically modified, which is relatively hard to do because they ferment it out of genetically modified microbes, just like everything else nowadays. But the reason I was looking for it was to possibly supplement my pigs, because we do a non-GMO feed, which is not as effective as commercial feeds at growing pigs because of the lack of amino acids and stuff. Hello. We're just doctoring on a heifer that's not doing too great. And what we did yesterday was give antibiotics and some supportive vitamins and stuff, and she seems to be worse today, but we were talking about how, and we also gave her some antiparasitics and just gave her another dose of a different kind of antiparasitic today. But we were talking about how if it was lungworm, it could cause a die-off of the parasites, leading to worsening symptoms for a short amount of time. And hopefully that's all it is. Well, I don't know what would be worse, having pneumonia or too much parasite die-off. Parasite die-off can be pretty dangerous as well. Yeah, I don't know where we would just buy lysine though. I mean, I don't know. By the time we ordered it on Amazon or something, it would be, you know, she's either going to get better or she's not by the time we get it. Vitamins kicking in, girl? Getting hungry? Get you a bite. She wants to eat, but she's got that shallow breathing. Need to nebulize her. Got a giant nebulizer. We can nebulize her some moline. I guarantee you, if you nebulized her some, oh, I can't even say, you can't even say that. You're gonna get our live brought down and get us demonetized or get us a strike. You can't even say the silver word, the antimicrobial silver stuff. It's against YouTube policy.
They can eat moline, right? I don't have any, but
she ain't gonna eat right now.
I don't have enough for her. I have a little bit. But...
She wants to eat, but she ain't gonna eat till her breathing gets better. Well, I'm probably not doing anything but stressing her out, so we're gonna let her. Hopefully, at least the vitamins will boost her enough to get her to eat something. I gotta clean her water out. I wish I had some molasses to put in her water to, or drink it. I mean, she needs to stay hydrated. I did see her drink quite a bit this morning. She didn't have any hay overnight, but as soon as the sun came up, I brought her some hay, and she was excited. She was perky this morning, looked better this morning, and she drank a bunch of water, and she drank a bunch of water last night too, and she was eating it this morning. So, I lost connection for a minute. But I would think that if it were, you know, pneumonia, she wouldn't have looked better for a period of time and then got worse. So I'm going to say that I think she got worse because it's lungworm. and that's only supposed to last about 24 hours. So we should see some kind of progress tomorrow. And here's the thing, I could load her up and take her to the vet tomorrow, but if she's breathing like this, it could be detrimental to stress her out, and she could go down on me. And if she goes down on me in that state, getting her back up could be next to impossible. So it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't take her in, you might think like, well, maybe the vet could have figured something specific out with her. But in my experience, unless you want to pay, like, I don't know why I can't walk 2 feet that way, but in my experience, a vet's going to say, looks like pneumonia. He's going to give her antibiotic. Sure, if she's bred. We haven't had her checked. We haven't even had her that long. So it's one of those things. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I guess we'll just pray that it works out, and if it don't, then I guess it don't. Bad thing is we gave her a big dose of antibiotics, so her beef wouldn't really be worth much. I guess if she is a lot of beef, I mean a considerable amount. I guess if she is to go down on me and not make it, we can at least salvage her for the dogs. Not too worried about my dogs having a little antibiotic. But let's not go that route. Hopefully she's all right tomorrow and on the uphill swing. I really was optimistic this morning when I seen her. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off here. If you aren't ready, like I said, glitched out right there. I don't know if it went through or not, but if you tap that screen, I said a live video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't. And I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you.